Hello everybody, Manny here from Manny's How To Workshop with a quick video today on this 2008 Ford Focus. This is the manual model. In other words, there's no auto windows, no auto door locks, which had a ignition switch faulty problem. Basically what it was doing is that the key was putting in, it would go into the on position, but when you turn it to the start position, it wouldn't crank. So myself and the owner came up with the idea of bypassing the start function, which is basically power coming in on one wire, and then when you put it to the start position, it sends it out on another wire. And looking through the repair manual online, schematics, we determined that we could bypass the power to the start position from pin number 4, which is the power on the connector here for the ignition switch. Okay, so here's the connector, and right here is your pin 7, and right here is your pin 4. This pin 4 is the one that supplies the power to the ignition switch, and when you put it in the start position, it jumps that power to the number 7 pin and sends it out to the start relay. And then from there, obviously, to the start motor. So basically what we did was we spliced in from the wire number 4, which in this car model, it's the blue with the pink stripe. That's the power, okay? And then we...
I think that's red right there.
It's purple. It's like pink purple. And then we jumped it to the wire 7, which is also blue with white stripe. So if you have the same kind of model car, remember, those are the colors. All you need is these splice connectors. We used a 12 gauge stranded wire for to make our connections, only because this is a power connection, and the owner found this what do you call it? It's a push button start switch, and you can see it says engine start, which is ideal because it's going to be nice for it. And then what we're going to do, we're going to mount it to this panel right here, and it's going to sit right, hold on, it's going to sit right about here or so. So obviously we're going to make a rectangle hole. It's got 2 pressure tanks on the top and then 2 on the bottom, so when you push it in there, it's going to looks nice and flush, and it even looks like it's factory made. So that's going to be cool. All right, so that's basically it. Now, don't tackle this if you don't know anything about electrical or if you electronics or anything like that. Get somebody else that can help you do it, because I happen to have a trusty testing tool. It's called the V-Gate, which is this one right here, and this tool is awesome. It saves you a lot of time and headache because it can help you trace the wires, which is what we did by actually sticking the key in the ignition switch, turning it to each position, and then testing it with the V-Gate to find out if we had power in these wires. And that's how we figured out that we needed to go from 4 to 7. And in this case, everything works. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the demonstration. All you gotta do is put the key in to the on position, turn it until all the lights come on, my bad. Got to put the connector in. Yeah, see? That's what happens. Alright, let's try that again. So the connector's in, okay? Put the key in the switch. There we go. Turn it to the on position. Obviously that's when your indicator lights come on. And wait for the cycle, 3 or 5 seconds. There it is. And then go ahead and hit the start. And then you can listen for it. And there you go. Car starts, it runs just like normal, and the same, you can turn it off with the key like normal. Car turns off. Put it back to the on position again. Wait 3 to 5 seconds for the chime to go off, and then hit the start. And there you go, and it starts. And there you go, folks. That's a quick and easy fix. In total, between what, troubleshooting, how long did it take us? About an hour at the most.
Yep.
So this only took about 1 hour to complete. And now we're just gonna go ahead and button everything back up, make the hole on the panel, and mount it, zip tie the wires, use some electrical tape when we need to, and then put everything back together. And there you go.